Daddy,
Stay
Daddy, chill.
Did he chill on one of the guys?
What's a trunk?
A trunk?
What?
A twunk. What is a twunk? That's what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
What is a twunk?
Go. Do your definition of a twunk. Go. I'll do mine.
Well, I feel like we should.
I said right into it.
A twunk?
I'll
That's
be
my
a twunk.
definition.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah. Today we're talking about like gay body types.
Yes, gay body. I feel like we should talk about all gay body types.
Yeah.
We have expertise in twunk, in being a twunk, so we can talk more
Twink
about
and
that.
twunk is really the only things I've experienced.
Yeah.
Twink, twunk, and jock maybe.
Yeah.
Some people call me jock more than twunk. Like I guess that the evolution is like there's a whole evolution of like body
Okay,
types.
so there's twinks, there's twunks, there's jocks,
There's jock, hunk,
hunks, bears, otters,
cubs,
dolphins.
wolves.
Wait, hold on. What's a
Daddies.
dolphin?
So I think a dolphin is like a really like ripped guy with no hair. So it's like a squeaky clean.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and
yeah.
a polar bear?
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the easy ones first. The easy ones. Okay, so like
Okay.
the original one is Twink.
Twink. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So Twink is like a skinny,
Cute, young.
usually younger.
Yeah. Skinny.
Like
they still growing.
Yeah. There's also like Twink death. Like, you're a twink when you get older, and then you're like,
You turn
what are
into
you?
something else.
Yeah, but
you
we still don't know
can't
what
be a
that
twink
is.
forever.
Yeah, but like, what is like
Yeah.
a 70-year-old twink? Just a grandpa?
Just a grandpa.
That's terrible. I don't want to say these things. They're beautiful.
I don't know.
They're perfect. I love twink
But okay,
grandpas.
so there's twink. That's kind of like a twink. A twunk is just a little bit more muscular twink.
Yeah, twunk originates from like the mixing twink and hunk, and then you get twunk.
Oh,
So
I can't believe I never put those two together.
Yeah, so that's like what a twunk is. So twunk is like usually like a younger looking face, but has like more of like a muscular built body.
Okay, got you. And then what's a hunk?
A hunk is like so that's like a really muscular like dude that's like hot as fuck.
Okay, and then so you said
I see. I don't
Hold on.
identify with hunk. I identify with
I wouldn't
jock.
say you're. I wouldn't say you're like really a hunk either. Wait, so then what's the difference between a hunk and a jock?
So I think jock is more like athletic, looks like you're like a football player, and hunk is more like you're like
a bodybuilder.
Yeah, a bodybuilder. I think.
Got you. It's crazy how like the like stereotypical names that are given are all just variations of like a very similar.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
It's just like body mass and hair. I think is the, like what the two like and like ebb and like where you're at because that's like what. So and then there's like bear, which is like a bigger guy who has a lot of hair.
Right. I know the bear's an easy one.
Yeah.
Not necessarily muscular. They can be. But they're just generally bigger. They probably have like a low belly.
Yeah, and they're like usually older. Like I don't think you can be like because what's before the evolution of bear is cub.
It's cub. I knew that.
Okay. Yeah, so cub is like you're like on your way to become a bear, but you're like not as big.
Right.
Like, you're
really
not
kind of younger.
Yeah, but then there's like otter, which is also before bear. Which is like a hairy twink.
That's right. It's crazy because now we're going. It's like a backwards tree. Like things evolve into a bear, but a twink evolves into so many other things.
Yeah, but like, what would you say the definition? Like, what's your difference between cub and otter?
Okay, so like I think like an otter can be skinny.
Yeah, otters are skinny. Yeah, cubs
otters are like skinny and like kind of hairy. I always thought cubs were like a little bit more chubby but less hairy.
Okay.
Yeah, but like whenever you get older, you like get hair.
Okay, my cub definition was more like a younger bear, but on its way to get there.
Okay, so the only difference between the two is like weight,
essentially.
Age.
For me,
no.
Age.
I was talking about like a cub and
an otter. Oh yeah, I think so because they're both hairy.
Age is different for a bear and oh my god, a cub. Okay, so then what's a polar bear? Is that just a bear that's white haired?
Yeah, it's like an older bear.
Okay, I put two and two together.
Yeah,
I never heard that before.
Like an older bear is a polar bear.
And then this one is interesting to me. I didn't know stud was its own thing.
Yeah, so like a stud, I guess that studs like doesn't really fall into those like I think all of those like can be A stud?
Okay, so like a stud can be multiple different ones. Can I get called a stud?
Yeah, you get
like multiple
but
different.
Can twinks be studs? No.
They're a stunner.
Stunner. They're a star.
Because
They're
I'm a stunner.
They're a star.
Okay,
How did you get from twink to twunk though?
I've always been a twunk.
Bitch. You were never skinny?
When I was like, as soon as I hit high school, like immediately once I hit puberty, I put on weight.
Really?
Yes. And not necessarily like good kinds.
Uh-huh.
But like my skinny days were only in like middle school. After that, once I started going through puberty at like the end of middle school, I don't know, into high school, that's whenever I started gaining weight. And I was either chubby or muscular.
Okay.
From that point on in my life.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. It's very easy for me to like go up and down in weight.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although like
at the opposite. It takes me a very long time.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
But that's always guys that look like you, is they used to be twinks and they spent like literally years in the gym to like even get to like where you are.
Yeah, because I was like a chubbier kid and then like stretched out in high school.
Yeah.
And I was like super skinny, like Slender Man skinny.
That's crazy.
And then because my ex-girlfriend gave me like an eating disorder. My ex-girlfriend. She was like, it's fun to like chew your food up and spit it out. And I was like, you know what, you're so.
Oh my god, we never talked about
what
this.
I know, but yeah, she like in high school, like she had an eating disorder, and she made me like kind of like think it was cool and like cool to like not eat and then like be like really skinny and like have like hunger.
Aww.
And I would like chew chips up and like spit them out.
No, I would eat an entire family bag of Lay's to the face at night.
I could never do that
by myself. I could house that, and that'd be fine. I'd run 6 miles the next day.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. See, I thought being like, yeah, that was like cool until like college, and I started like watching like porn, and I started seeing like actual gays like out and about. And I was like, oh, those guys are fucking hot. Like I need to look like them. And so that's like when COVID happened, and then I started like taking it to the extreme and started like eating like crazy, working out like crazy. And, like,
what do you eat like to maintain your weight?
Check out my workout program on my bio. Just kidding. I do my workout program on my bio.
No,
but
I did your workout program.
I did.
Like literally
amazing.
I know, thank you. So like if you are like, it wasn't like I was like
but you knew like what you were doing
before. But like I kind of needed like some sort of like set like workouts and like it mapped out across the week because it wasn't something that I could really do myself. So doing that for you and just like using it as my base was really helpful at the beginning, and now I'm kind of starting to like branch out and like do my own things because now I'm like, okay, this is what my body needs more of instead of like yours, because like one isn't going to fit everybody, but you need a place to start.
And like a base.
Yeah, and you have a really good place to start in like your program.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You did great. I think also like learning how to dirty bulk helped you out a lot.
Yes.
And that helped you like put on a lot of muscle.
It did.
Which was really good.
Yeah,
and now I think you're just like sculpting now.
I am sculpting. I'm eating a lot of protein.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever be a bear?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'll ever like, I'm trying to think of people in my family. Everyone really like has maintained the same weight over like the years. So like I'm trying to think of like what I think I've just like turned into a daddy. I want to really be a bear.
Yeah, that's like my next like that's what I want to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a daddy
status. That's like that's what I'm going for.
Okay, daddy.
But how? Okay. do you feel like daddy? Do you feel like daddy's an age thing, or is it a like energy?
It's a mentality.
Shut up. One guy called you daddy, and you're like, yeah, I'm a daddy.
Oh my god, so many. I give daddy energy. I have top energy. I know all of these things are facts because multiple people have told me.
Sure, baby. Sure, baby. Well, thank you, Daddy Gang. We'll see you soon.
Ew. Okay.
Goodbye.
Cut.